Okay, welcome everybody on this Thursday before Easter, and it's the last Thursday in March. So next month will be April. So maybe there'll be lots of Easter bunnies hopping around where you live. Who knows? So let's just take a moment to arrive, just settle, and one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just notice how you're feeling. Just start to feel your breath. Maybe close your eyes. Just take a moment just to become still, quiet, grounded. Notice your feet on the floor. Notice your bottom on the floor, your sit bones on the floor, on the chair. Oh, just take a deep breath in and out. Just find some stillness. Let go of all that busyness in your mind. There we are. Here is our picture, so you can just take a moment. How are you feeling today, it says. So you just take a moment to notice if one of these pictures is you today. And if it is, just accept it, right? Remember that's at the end of this PowerPoint presentation. We have it when we shake everything up and everything falls down. One of the things is accept who you are. So just accept. Doesn't matter how you're feeling. That's the way you are. Just accept it. And remember, we have this new barometer, all right? How am I feeling today? Okay, so if you're feeling angry, terrified, annoyed, stressed out, what you need to do is just take deep breaths, count to 10, and ask for help. But if you're feeling confused, worried, nervous, or frightened, then all you have to do is take a break, get some fresh air, and talk to someone about your feelings. And if we go down to the blue part of the barometer, or thermometer, whatever you want to say, it's if you're sick, tired, hurt, or sad, then get some rest, do something you enjoy, and maybe talk to somebody. And if you're green, woohoo, and you feel calm, maybe excited, focused, happy, then enjoy this feeling and share it with others. Yippee. I hope everybody's green. This is the last one of March. Hello, March, or nearly goodbye, March. May, the early spring, awaken your soul and remind you to celebrate the season with the hope and joy it brings. Well, the season, spring has started, so hopefully spring weather will be coming and the flowers will be coming. And right here we have a daffodil. So hopefully the daffodils will be here, and soon there's going to be snowdrops, crocuses, tulips, and daffodils, and a million little buds all blooming into life. Oh, I just can't wait. Spring is such a nice season, I think. Remember the challenge this month. This was the last week of the challenge. And it says to attend 4 yoga classes. Well, you've all done that because you've come here. But if you could do more, there are more little people there. I think we had to, I think Jennifer has to have a whole page of just people, right? Or just keep circling all the people that are there. You go to lots of yoga classes. But I sent you some that are online on YouTube. all sorts of different ones. So hopefully you got to enjoy those, especially maybe the ones with the music, the dancing ones. Those were fun. Maybe you got somebody to join in with you. But anyway, when you do go to a yoga class, I just put this up to remind us that the picture I have are of people doing the poses, the asanas, which is only one part. It's the one of the limbs. It says number 3 here, right? So when you go to a yoga class, hopefully you are having a few of those yoga limbs. There's 8 limbs, but maybe you do a few. When we we often think about the ahimsa, the non-harming, right? And we do the poses, the postures, the asanas, which is that one. We also do breath work, and then we also do the meditation. So there's more than just the poses when you go to a yoga class, and yoga is far more than just the poses. So it's just a reminder. And here's like the big visual. Oh my gosh, and even then, look at that. There's a yoga class in a studio, a yoga class outside, and a yoga class on the beach. And they are all busy in a pose, but we know there's more than that, right? So here is our time. We do our meditation first. So just get yourself nice and comfortable in your seat. And maybe just take another deep breath. Whew. And you can hands like the picture or hands just on your lap. Just get comfortable. And of course you can listen to what I'm saying, or you can just tune me out, listen to the music, and watch the blossoms. Just sit comfortably. Just straighten your back, rest your shoulders, open your chest, and just let your hands rest on your knees or on your lap. Maybe the palms are facing up, whatever feels comfortable. And let your face, jaw, and belly, just let them be loose. And let the tongue rest on the roof of your mouth, just behind your front teeth. So just start to wiggle your tongue. Just realize that there's no tension here. If you want to, you could close your eyes and listen to the music. Slowly and deeply breathe in and out through your nose. And let the inhale start in the belly and then rise up gently into the chest. As the breath slows down and gets deeper, let go of any thoughts or other things that are bothering you, and let your mind focus on the breath. Bring your attention deep inside your body, right into its center, and look for a place that is still, quiet, and peaceful. Just deeply breathe into the center and let your awareness fill it up. Just feel how your breath and awareness are feeding this place of inner peace, which is slowly beginning to grow and spread outward. Feel this place of peace inside you grow until it fills your whole body. Feel the peace inside you filling your whole body and spreading out into the world. here we are. Maybe you want to open your eyes if they were closed, or just read those words that say let go. So hopefully when you were sitting there and you felt that peace, you were just letting go of any worries or any stress that you have. Feeling good, peaceful, relaxed inside. And if that didn't happen, well, you just be patient. And maybe it will happen by the end of our yoga practice tonight. And be patient with yourself and be patient with others. And just accept how you're feeling right now. Sometimes we just have to accept the way we are and the way other people are and the way things are. Sometimes we can't change things, and we cannot get stressed out. We have to let that go so that we can have a healthy mind and a healthy body. And of course, a good way of doing that is just realizing what we do have, which is good. And that is our gratitude. So every week I start with an empty basket. I just ask you just to take a moment to think of something you're grateful for. So Megan, could you think for a moment of the stones for you? Just think of something you're grateful for. There goes Megan's stone, and then Jennifer. That's Jennifer's, and then Kathy. There we are. That's Kathy's, and then Sarah. So thank you all so much. Now I know my basket is not empty. It's wonderful. And don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. It's hard to do sometimes, letting things go. But we all can try, right? Little bits at a time. And here we are. I Am Human, a book of empathy. Now I keep saying I have to go find new books, but I just don't find things that are suitable. I think I've got all the best books that are out there. You never know. I might find a new one. Here we are, A Book of Empathy by Susan Verde and art by Peter H. Reynolds. I was born a miracle, one of billions, but unique. I am human. I am always learning. I am finding my way and choosing my path on this incredible journey. I have big dreams. I see possibility. I have endless curiosity. I make discoveries. I have a feeling of wonder. I am amazed by nature. I have a playful side. I find joy in friendships. I am human. But being human means I am not perfect. I make mistakes. I can hurt others with my words, my actions, and even my silence. I can be hurt too. I can be fearful of things I don't yet understand, and timid to try something new. I have a heavy heart when I feel sadness. I am human. But then I remind myself that because I am human, I can make choices. I can move forward. A poor choice can become a better choice with thoughtfulness. A bad day can become a great day with kindness. I can act with compassion and lend a helping hand. I can treat others with equality and be fair. I can choose not to fight, but instead listen and find common ground. I can, I can say I'm sorry and ask for forgiveness. I am human, one of billions, but unique. I am not alone. I am connected to my friends, to my family, to the world. We are all humans together. And I will keep trying to be the best version of me. I am full of hope. I am human. There. We are all human. Oh, we've had our little chat, we've had our meditation, we've had our story, and now let's just put one hand on our heart and one hand on our belly. Just notice how you're feeling. Notice if it's any different to when we started. And you just sit there and notice, hand on heart, hand on belly. Now I will get my little spot on the floor. Okay, so now I'm going to get comfortable. One hand on my heart, one hand on my belly. I'm going to take some deep breaths, slow deep breaths. Ooh. So you just take some slow deep breaths with me. Sit nice and tall. And then we're just going to stretch. Just, you know, like you stretch when you wake up in the morning, just stretch. Oh, could be any way you like. Oh, you know how you stretch, stretch, that wakey up feeling. Oh, 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 that feels good to me. Oh, and then we can start doing our cat and cow. So slide the hands forward, tuck the chin in, curl the spine, and slide the hands back and look up. And then slide the hands forward, curve the spine, tuck the chin in. And then slide the hands back and look up. And then sit up nice and tall. And we're going to reach, 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 reach. And then reach over. And then bring that hand down. And then the other arm comes up. Reach, 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 reach. And then reach over. And then bring the arm down. And let's do the other side. Oh, really reach, really stretch and reach over. Oh, then reach and then stretch over. And then we'll go back to our cat and cow. Okay. Let's sit up nice and tall, nice straight back. Arms go up, and then let your arms come down. One hand on your knee, one hand behind you. And then take a big breath and see if you can just turn around a little bit more. We should be getting good at this. Been doing it for a while, eh? So out to the other side. So then just take another breath and see if you can go a little bit further. And then lift those arms up and go to the other side. We'll see if you can go a little bit further. And lift those arms up. Go to the other side. And then lift those arms up. Reach up and look up, and then bring those arms down nice and slow with a long, 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 slow breath out. Then we can go back and do a couple of cat and cows. Then we're just going to sit nice and tall, nice and tall. Ooh. Just notice how you're feeling. Oh, I hope you're feeling nice and calm. And then we're just going to get onto our hands and knees. And move away cushions and blocks and things. We've got our tabletop position. So knees are under the hips and hands are under the shoulders. And we'll just start by doing big circles with our hips. Let the hips go round and around. So the hips fall down to the ankles and then out to the side and forward to the other side and then down to the hips. Nice, slow, big circles. If you want to go the other way, go ahead and go the other way. And then just let the hips go down and stretch those arms out in front. So we'll do our extended child's pose. So knees are still together. Keep the knees together. Straighten the arms. Keep the hips down. And then those arms should be nice and stretched in front so you can rock forward and go into our little plank pose. And then just push yourself back into that extended child's pose. Then just rock forward so the shoulders are over the hands into our little plank pose. We can stay here a little bit because I know our arms are getting stronger because we keep doing this one. And then just rock back. And then just rock forward. Shoulders over the hands. And rock back. And then rock forward again. And keep breathing. Shoulders are over the hands. This helps to get the arms strong, the shoulders strong. And then just rock back. Have a little rest in child's pose. We're going to get ready to do our downward facing dog. So I like to put my hands on the blocks, but you can put your hands on the floor. Spread the hands out. Tuck the toes under. Push the hips up so you've got straight legs, straight arms. Take some deep breaths here. Really stretch the legs. Stick those hips up into the air, heads down. Take those deep breaths. And then you can walk forward. So your fingertips are on the mat, heads down. You can bend the knees a little bit. We're in a forward fold. Now we're just going to bring both arms up high. Just reach up and bring your hands to heart center. And we'll be ready to do our sun salutation. Oops, our sun salutations. There we are. So we have our hands at our heart center. You're standing in mountain pose with your feet under your knees, knees under the hips. Just wiggle those toes, lift them maybe, spread them out, feel connected to the earth. And we're going to lift and hinge at the hips, hands to the mat, then hands to your knees with a flat back, and hands down to the mat, and sweep those hands up. Bring your hands to heart center. And again, so up, hinge at the hips, touch the mat, touch your knees, touch the mat, and sweep those arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's do it one more time. So, hands up, and hinge at the hips, touch the floor, touch your knees, touch the floor, and sweep those arms up. Bring your hands to heart center. Good job. And now, going to do our warrior two. So get yourself on the mat, right foot forward, left foot with the toes facing the long end of the mat. Bend that front knee, make sure you see those toes. Legs nice and wide apart, nice strong legs. Feel those strong legs, feel the strong muscles here holding you up. And the arms can go up. Then just turn your head, look at those front fingers. Just feel the strength in your arms and strength in your legs. Then rest your arm on that front leg. Bring the arm up and over and reach, 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 reach. And then swing back into warrior two. And then back hand goes down, front hand comes up. Your peaceful warrior. And then swing those arms down. In our warrior two. Just strong legs, strong arms, remember. Then the arms can come down. Point the toes the same way. Hinge at the hips. We're going to touch the mat with our fingers. We've got a wide-legged forward fold here. Right, so just feel all the muscles that are being stretched in the thighs, the tops of the legs, the backs of the legs. And then just walk those hands past a foot, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Then walk the hands the other way, bend the knee, stretch the leg. And then walk the hands the other way, bend that knee, stretch that leg. And walk your hands the other way, bend the knee, stretch the leg. Then the hands can come to the center. You can just touch your fingertips to the mat. Take a few deep breaths here. And then slowly slide your hands up your legs. And come up to a star. And then just reach, 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 and then just bring those arms down nice and slowly. And then we're going to face the other way. So now the left foot is pointing to the short end of the mat. The right foot is pointing to the long end of the mat. Bend the left knee. Make sure you see the toes. Arms go up, and then just turn your head. So we've got strong arms. Feel those strong arms. Feel those strong legs. And then just rest the arm on the front leg, and then reach, reach, reach. Keep breathing. Come back into warrior two. Back hand goes down, front hand comes up. Look up, stretch, reach. And back into warrior two. Feel the strength in the arms and the legs. Then the arms can come down and the toes face the same way. And then hinge at the hips. Down we go. Just have a little rest here. Touching your fingertips on to the mat. And then we'll start walking our hands past one foot so that knee bends and the other leg stretches out. Then the other way. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. And then the other way. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. And then the other way. Bend the knee, stretch the leg. And come to center. Stay here for a moment. Fingertips on the mat. Deep breath in and out. And then slowly come up. Ooh. Reach up high into a star. Bring the arms down. So you can walk those feet together. Maybe give them a little shake. And then just take a moment to put your hands on your back and look up at the sky. Or the light, or the ceiling, whatever's up above you. Little back bend, because we do lots of forward bending then. So just bend, look up. Ooh. And then just come back to mountain pose. So just relax the shoulders. Relax the tongue and the jaw. Wiggle the jaw, maybe wiggle the tongue. And smile. Take a few deep breaths here. Oh, just notice how you're feeling. All right, now I'm going to turn so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to reach up and then we're just going to bring the arms down and bend our knees. Put our heads down and wave to the sky behind us. And then bending the knees, bring the arms forward. And then we just stop here in chair pose. So the knees are bent. Arms are up by your ears. It's like you're sitting in the chair, but the chair's gone away. And then just push yourself up and look up. And then just bend those knees into the hips. Let the head go down. The arms go up behind. Wave to the sky. And just bring those arms up. Stop in chair pose. Then arms go up and look up. And then arms come down. Down we go. Head goes down. Arms go up behind. And then bring those arms up. And stop in chair pose. Knees bent. Your bottom sticking out. Arms are over your ears. Then push your legs straight, look up. And those arms can come down nice and slowly. Wow. There are lots of exercise today. So now we're going to get ready to go back down onto the floor. So reach down, put your hands down on the mat, step back. We're in our downward facing dog. Straight legs, straight arms. And then you can bend those knees, bend the knees and drop to the floor. Bend the knees, drop to the floor. Into our child's pose. Bend the knees. And the hips can come down. Open up those knees. So I do the wide-legged child's pose. And the head can come down. Have a little rest. Just notice that your breathing is nice and slow. And just push yourself up. And you can make your way onto your back. Then we can do our bridge pose. Onto our backs. Knees bent. Feet on the floor, knees bent. And then just lift the hips up into our bridge pose. So the hips are up off the ground. Push the feet into the mat. Keep breathing. And then just let the hips go down. And then take a breath in and lift those hips up. Keep breathing. And then let the hips go down. And then push those hips up one more time. Really use the muscles in the legs. And then just let those hips go down. You can bring the knees up. Give them a hug. Roll from side to side. And then one foot down. Help that foot onto the bent knee. So we've got the number 4 with our leg. And then just let the palms face up. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders, relax the neck. Relax this leg that's floating in the air. And just take some slow deep breaths. And then you can bring that knee up. Give it a little hug. Put that foot on the ground. Bring the other knee up. Give it a little hug and help the ankle onto that knee. So now we've got the number 4 with the other leg. Just let the knee go. Relax that leg. Relax the arms. Palms face up. Slow deep breaths. Just relax. Just let go of tensing the body. Just let go of the muscles. Let go of the bones. Just let go of your body. Relax. And you can bring that knee up. Give it a little hug. And then put the foot down. So now both knees are facing the sky. And now we're going to straighten those legs. Push those heels away. And then just relax. And you can bend one leg. Slide the foot up. We do our tree pose. Lying down. Just let that knee fall to the floor. Remember, it doesn't matter where the foot is, because we're not standing. So if your foot is against your knee, that's just fine. Relax the arms, let the palms face up. Relax the bent knee so the leg just falls to the floor. And just slide that foot down. Then the other leg, slide the foot up. Let that knee fall to the ground. Palms face up. We're going to tree pose on the other side. Slow deep breaths, just relax, just let it go. Let it go. Just slide that foot down, straighten the leg. Take a moment again just to push the heels away. Push the heels away. Bring the toes up towards you. And then just relax. And you can bend the knees. Just take a moment to let the knees fall together and the feet are apart. So you don't even have to hold the knees up. The knees are just going to fall together, touch. Just let the base of your spine, the hip area, just let it be on the floor. Just let it go. So that your back is nice and supported. If you have a sore back, this is really nice to do. The floor kind of flattens everything out, puts everything back in its place. Just let the muscles relax. You can bring the feet together, bring the knees up, give them a little hug, roll from side to side again. And then feet go down, keep the knees together, let the knees fall to one side, arms go out in a T. And then look away from the knees. So we're doing our supine twist. Let those knees fall together to one side. You look away to the other side. And slowly, knees go up to the sky, and then knees fall to the other side. Look away from the knees. Bring the knees up. Just get yourself all back on the floor, and then bring the knees up. Give them a hug. Roll from side to side. And let those feet go down. Just take a moment to have a few deep breaths here. And then you can get into your Shavasana. So just relax on your back or sitting in the chair. Just take a moment to get comfortable. So sitting in the chair, just get yourself comfortable. Lying on the floor. Just get yourself comfortable. Wherever you are, just bring your attention to your breath. Just lengthen your spine as you lengthen the breath. Just take a moment to settle. Breathe slowly and lightly. Notice if you're fidgety and just come to stillness. Notice if your mind is racing with thoughts and come to stillness. Just notice if there's any tension in your body and come to stillness. Relax your shoulders and soften your face. Just let the busyness of your day just melt away and just be. Be in this moment. Be fully in this moment. Just be with your body. Be in this space and time. There is nothing to do right now but to relax and just be. If you get distracted, simply bring yourself back to your breath, to this moment. Anchor yourself in your body. Just feel the breath as it enters fills your body and then just leaves your body. Just feel yourself melting into the ground. Just be. And slowly start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Just roll over to one side. Push yourself up. Come up to seated. There we are. And then Megan's going to come up to seated. And we can just take a moment to do our little yoga move with our eyes and with our lips. We have a smile on our face. And we can practice our Satanama. 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 Send each other love and kindness. Oh, I've got your love and kindness in my heart. Your love and your light. I will carry it with me until we see each other again. So thank you so much for coming. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste. Bye.
Namaste.
Have a nice Easter. Bye-bye.
Happy Easter.
Bye.
Thank
Happy
you, Lorna.
Easter.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thank you, Lorna.